Second here, folks. Okay. I got busy and I forgot to put on the mic. Anyway, welcome. I am Will, KMAC Vintage. Coming to you today is Monday. It's 3:24 p.m. here in Cayman. We are I can't even see the temperature. Uh, okay, 83 degrees and sunny outside, and it is sunny. That is for sure. I can tell you that much. Anyway, video time. What am I doing? Well, what do y'all see there? What's all that? See all that stuff there? My cargo arrived, and so this is a mail call island style because when things come in for me and this quantity and this size, this came in by ship. It was on a pallet. It was a total of 10 boxes. I already unpacked most of the stuff from the boxes and just put them there to go through. So, yeah, a lot of stuff here. This is 10 boxes and came on a big pallet, shrink wrapped for me by ocean freight. It arrived Thursday night, got unloaded, and today my SG forwarder picked it up for me, and actually brought it for me after getting cleared and everything. So don't ask for the price. I'm not gonna say what that costed, but it was quite the penny. So, but that's why, I mean, living on an island, what can you expect, right? So we're gonna slowly start seeing what is here. Oh, I'm gonna bring some of these things up here. We're just gonna go through these. Um, this is some. These are just something someone sent me. Sparrow 1.8 PC format. I don't even have a drive for this. I don't have a SideQuest drive right now. Maybe I will get one. These look just like the Jazz drives. Yeah, they look just like the Jazz. There's a planter in there. And two of them are still sealed and everything. So someone just sent me these. So anyway, next item. Let me find my knife here. Where are you? We can see what this is. I mean, this is a unit disc. That's the much sought after unit discs. This is the 104 one, the A9M0104. A bit harder to find. It is branded LP-100, La Porte, Texas. So this came from someone over there, somewhere over there. Untested, sold as is. So this is one thing to test out. I do hear the unit discs are a bit harder to find, and when this one came up, I did want it, so I made sure that I got it. Anyway, that's that. Next one here, this is from my friend Mark in Canada. He had some extras of these, so he sent me one. And it's not in any special condition. It does have some problems with it. But I'm gonna see what I can do with it. Those look pretty nice. Plastic looks very good. Just the CD-ROM drive over here seems to be pretty messed up, missing the whole faceplate, as you can see. So I have to see what I can do with that. carrying handle. Things I didn't know about the handle is that when you have it open like this, you can, something about it, you can take this. I guess not. Something about you can turn it and it will raise it up a little bit. But I don't see how it can do that because it can't go further than that. Anyway, so yeah, this is a 56411. No, sorry, M6411. 24 volts. Oh, um, so that's good. But I do have some from other machines if I need it, but none of them hold charge anymore. So that's a laptop there. Oh, maybe scissors may work better. I packed a lot of this stuff myself in actually Florida, so I gotta make sure I protect it all. This is also a laptop, but as you can see, this is a Tandy 1400 personal computer. That I didn't open up over there. Volume switch down there. We open this up. And it's got two floppy drives right there in front. I have not put power on this thing because it didn't come with a power transformer. So I'll have to see how I'm going to power this thing up. Internal, external, contrast. Does have a carrying handle. Okay, 15 volt DC. Ampere 700 milliamps. Computer Bibles International Inc. from Greenville, South Carolina. DC 15 volts in. Probably printer monitor, so I can put an RGB monitor on it, but it's just a 9-pin video out. Serial. It does have modem option, keyboard, external keyboard, but the big connection. And then external disk drive. "15 volts DC," and that's probably that same one, but I have this right now as negative center because that's what the Apple Tech Step uses. So I would have to switch this around. Let's see if we get anything out of this. Okay, bench power. Set this up to 50. This is all 16 volts max. Leave it. Oh, let's see if this thing will work. All right, so we leave the amperage at that. That should be fine. It will pull what it needs. This is set to external power. Let's see if we get a. I didn't get no blow. I didn't get no blow. But I didn't get any sign of life either. It is pulling. It is pulling 14 volts and 0.8 of an amp. I smell something burning. Okay, I'll have to see what that was, and that'll be a project for another day. Anyway, so that's that one. All right, something else here I ended up getting, because I have one of these machines, and now I have a second one. So I needed this one because I needed one for parts because my first one was broken. The new, still sealed, original power supply. Sealed in the original and everything. But I need the cable here. Power supply for one of these machines. This is the IBM PC convertible. I have one. If you remember, I did a video on it a while back, but it has a bad floppy. The ribbon cable of the keyboard was actually broken, but this one I know is good because I already checked on that. So what I want to do is put some power to this. Where was the power connection? All the way on this side. Okay. I have not tested this one. Beep. You get anything? Memory test. Let me get a DOS boot disk. From computer basic. It took me into basic. Wow. I mean, I don't know how much you can see, but I'm there in some basic. LPT list. Don't know if it will boot basic, but any type of DOS. I don't know which disk is. It is that one that's coming on. It's telling me to take it out. I think the disk drive is dirty. Let me try a different boot disk. Oh, it won't read that format. Read these. These are too high format. Yeah, because you see, these are all 1.44. I need to make a 720 because these drives are only 720. I thought I had one of them. No, those are all Mac stuff. I thought I had one of those in one of my DOS machines here. I need to make a. Let me get the step ladder. Give me 1 second here. I need to check one machine there. It may have a disk in it. boot disk in that one. This one has one. But I don't know. Also a 1.44. Ooh. Nope. It's gonna drop me into the IBM Personal Computer Basic 1 64K 62940 kilobytes free. So if I do 10 print hello, oh, I'm glad this keyboard works. And you go to 10 run, and yeah, we get it. See, it's working. So I am happy. Let's see. And there's no break in this. Yes, there is a control break. List. Continue LPT, trace on, trace off, key and screen. Anyway, so I don't want to spend too much time on it, but at least it comes on. I can see the screen. A little bit of a smell to it, but it comes on, it works, the power supply works. There are some ports back here. It looks like a parallel port there. Another serial port on this side, a modem port there, but no way for external. No method for external video or anything else. So this is a winner, but now I need a boot disk for it. I forgot those drives are 720 only. They're not 1.44, and my disks are 1.44. Now I can make a. Now I have stuff here to make a lower disk because my disks came. Okay. Who can guess what this is? I'm happy I got the power supply too for that laptop. I have one laptop just like that. That is going to be a donor, a parts machine. But this, I'm sure y'all can see what it is. It is a profile. I got this at a very good price, but I have no clue what the condition is. I don't even have the cable. It looks pretty rusty back here. Shall we see if it even comes on? Let's see what noise we get. It's powering on. This is the A9M0005, so this is the 5 profile. Probably for the Lisa. She's making noise. I don't see the ready yet. Wow, noisy. It may need the connection to the machine before it will say ready. I'm not sure. No smell, so it's good. Nothing on the light yet. Oh, let that power down. Let's go take a look inside. I have not seen one of these inside, so I think I would like to take a look and see. Let's use the bigger screwdriver. Short screws, wow. Expected some type of longer screws. Okay, so the ones in the front are a bit longer. They're already missing. Different kind here. Wow. Ooh. Looks like this got some rust in there bad. Let's take this out. Hmm. Itself looks alright. This is a Seagate. Just the frame looks a little bit rusty. Wow, what a board. Look at all that ground plane on that. Wow. Screws you gotta take out to get this thing out. God. chip on top of a chip. The power supply underneath. This is what I find weird. So that's a chip on top of a chip. With just that socket has a couple legs that are coming down and touching the other chip. Wow. How they did things back then. Ah, boy. But nothing looks blown. 1981. 29 here. None of them look blown. And it did come on. It did start spinning up. Very interesting how this is. Very interesting. Where's my brush? I don't want to spend too much on it now, so I'm gonna put this back together. Somehow. So how I took this apart was somewhat the wrong way. Because it looks like these just that's the front. Gotta have the power supply in there first, then I can put in the drive. Sorry, folks, this is how I learn it. So we're gonna take this back apart. Deal with refurbishing this and trying it out more on a different date. I do have a profile card. I can hook this up to a Lisa, to an Apple 3. This has to go in like this first. That's why those screws were short, because they're just attaching to the frame. They're holding the stuff. I'll be very surprised if this drive really works. I don't think it will. I mean, you know, damage this is. I don't think that will work. It's in there. Can put on this other plate. Oh god, that's gotta go in before the screws also. Live and learn, huh? Live and learn. Profile drive. First one. It's up beautifully. Then we got this. It's just on plastic. Okay. And LED light connects here. Okay. Front one was missing. The one here in front was already missing. So anyway, so that's the profile drive. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be a 5 MB one. Okay, let's put this aside. Okay, next item. What do I have here? Um, this was an auction I won. These are Sony, still sealed up. Um, Double-sided for government and educational use only. Five and a quarter double-sided, double density discs. So these are hard to find. So I got a box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of 10. So I have a box of actually 100 discs, still nicely sealed and everything. So they should be in good condition. So whole case. Happy with this. Um, Now, this is part of some stuff that I already brought down with me, but I ended up buying. This is just some because I brought some with me down in my suitcase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are the infamous DB19 to PCB connectors, and I can't remember how many I bought, so we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I brought down 2 tubes with me, so that's 18. So 18 times 11. 198, and that is two more. So I bought 200 of these. I brought down with me. Oh, I'll put these with the other ones. Mm. Well, I got loads of them. Um, I have a lime green iMac, but it had a very bad keyboard. And then I found someone in Portugal that was selling this. It came off. It did come off of eBay, so I bought it. He still had it, brand new, still never used. He still has the original stuff on it. Lime green keyboard to go with my machine that was missing some keys and it was all busted up. So now I have a nice lime green one to go with that machine. I do have the lime green puck mouse. So you see, here's the original one. Like this. Keys missing. This is coming up. You see, it's not even holding. So really not too much bad with it, but now I have a new one. And this one can go to someone else or become a donor or something. New one with the computer and the puck mouse. All right, next item. Y'all not gonna believe what this is. Address that's on this. All right, let me bring the box up here. This box is full, and I mean full, of 3.5 discs, 5 1/4 down below. When I was going through this in Florida, it seemed like a lot of it was discs of someone running a BBS because a lot of them had program files, said BBS disk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. Not pretty high, but those were on the 5 1/4. A lot of these are a lot of driver discs. So a lot of stuff on here to go through and see what everything is. Utility disc 1 and 2. This is audio programs. Diamond Entertainment Corp presents Word for Windows. So a lot of different America Online, HP Desk Jets. But down below there are our normal 5 1/4. I think I got this for like $50. Um, To me, it's still worthwhile to have a quarter deck office system, quarter deck expanded memory manager version 7.5. I don't know if some of this is needed out there or needs to be archived. Um, I do have the applesauce, but I don't have my PC discs yet connected to it. Scott from Dallas is sending me a 5 1/4 and a 3.5 inch disc for me to connect to that and use. So, but this is a box full of discs. Okay. This item here is someone sent me just a SI. Oh, this came from Jake in North Carolina. Went to meet him halfway. I drove 5 hours up to Georgia, and he drove 5 hours down to come meet me. I don't have a power supply in it. Don't have memory in it, but it's got memory on board. ROM is on board, so it doesn't need it. Shall we see if it works? I think I got a SI power supply sitting here somewhere. Or did I put that away? Hmm. SI. Yeah, I don't get chime, but and before someone says it that it needs a battery, no, the SI does not need a battery to actually power on. There's the chime. So it's probably good. It's been recapped already. Probably needs a little bit of cleaning. I do see some corrosion around different places. Does not have a hard drive in it. Of course, the is right here. The SI for Blue SCSI to work, it does need power for the hard drive because it doesn't. There's no power out of the adapter. So there's the chime. I don't have a video connected to it right now, but it does come on. So we're good there. I do have power supplies for them. They're just I can't get my hands on one right now. I have another SI machine. Yippee! Okay. Where else am I now? This one here, something I got from auction. It is what it says it is. Um, yeah, it's a floppy drive for the Atari. I do have an Atari, so don't think the cables are with it. No, like I thought. No, there's no cables. No. So you see, I do need power in is easy enough to do, but I need to find that other data cable. Of course, it doesn't say the voltage, but I can find that online. Power in, I/O connector to computer, drive select, and I don't even have any. Oh, there's the power on off. So, so this is exactly what it says it is. Back in the box. I'll go back here to where my Atari is. I don't even know. Okay, yeah. Do I have it? I have the 800 XL. Haven't done much with it, but anyway, it's here. Uh, got another box of goodies here. I don't remember what's all in this. Oh, yeah. I got some Zip 100 10 packs. These are brand new. Still sealed. Someone sent me a bunch of memory here. I'm not sure if this is gonna work with this. What I can use this for. 16 gigabyte PC3. Ah, yes, these came from my friend in Sweden. Good stuff. From my teammate, Joakim. He had some of the classic reloaded boards, but without the bottoms on them. So these are plain. This is the same for the LC. Never did anything with them because this stuff. Oh yeah, it is open. So this is the reloaded board for the LC, but I'm not sure which LC. Macintosh LC. It says just plain LC, or is that LC2? These are the reloaded boards made by Max. The problem is that there's a lot of stuff to put on the board, and nothing is on the bottom either, so a lot of solder work. Usually when I buy them, if there is a BOM and a pick and place file, I go ahead and get as much as of the items I can on them, because the bad thing is with this one is that it's got some of these small components on the top also. It's not just capacitors. See, there's some resistors, a lot of resistors. The chips is not a problem, that's a diode. Fuse. So these are for the LC and for the classic. He had them, he wasn't using them, so if I'm not mistaken, I think this is for the 575. So that's probably telling you that I have another surprise coming. Commodore 1352 mouse PC. Gee, this is still sealed. Look at that, not even ever taken out. An IDE cable or something. Commodore boot discs. HD also. This may not work on low density. This may work. This may work on that IBM. But this one is high density, but I think all these other ones are actually low density. Yeah, because there's no hole on this side. So that might work on my... Alright, let's move this stuff off of here. So now the fact that you've already seen some of these things, I have this machine here And this is a Commodore PC-30-3. Okay, so and this came from Sweden. This is in a very good shape. The Commodore logo is very nicely there, a 3.5-inch disc. But here's the back. Mouse, jumper settings, serial port, parallel port. Keyboard is here on the side. It is a large connector, just a normal XD connector. Jump reset. If I'm not mistaken. My problem is that this is going to be 220, you see, and as far as I know, there's no way to switch it easily inside. So I'm going to have to get a booster. And it also runs off of 9-pin video. This is an old X. This is a I'm mistaken. It's a 80, 88 or anyway. Let's go take a look inside, shall we? So you see, I'm not only Apple. I got some, like I said, I got that IBM laptop. I got that Tandy laptop. Look, cork. This PC is in a very good shape. So I may have to go tomorrow to the hardware store and see if I can get a step-up transformer to boost my 110 up to 220. Oh, wow. Wow. So the ROM, 8-bit, 16-bit ports. Very clean inside. Amazing shape. It's not an MFM. I mean, this thing is already using IDE. Western Digital. Can't see the model number on it. Model 8060. It's too far down. Can't see it. In there. Oh yeah, it has input 120 or 240. There should be a switch on this then. Should be a switch. Let's find out. Let's get the power supply out. But then I run into another problem. I don't have a monitor that I can connect this to. They secured the whole thing down there to the bottom. Alright, well, I gotta take out this whole tray. Taking this out, I get to see what's everything that's in here. Nice, Commodore. You did it right. You only put screws on the top. The bottom is just pegs. Nicely done. All right, let me take a picture because pictures are better to prove where things go. Nicely done, Commodore. Wow. Taking some screws out here in front that will then let this whole cage come out. Could that power supply be auto switching? Maybe. Oh boy. Dallas. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, Dallas. AMD, it's a 286. That's a common chip. This is the AMD processor. N80L 286 12S. Paradise system. Nice, very clean machine. Extremely clean. Capacitors on it, but these are just normal. I don't. These. I'm not gonna have any problem with them. Okay, let's slide this over. Let's take a look at this power supply. Still can't see what type of drive that is in there. Don't see no switch yet anywhere. Could it be auto switching? Hmm. Too late for me to message Joakim now to ask him. It's his bedtime over there, so he's already gone to bed. Okay, well, I bet you this thing is auto switching. Can I be that lucky? Very nice put together case. want to make sure there's no jumper inside that I need to switch, like on some of these, because there's no switch, and I see too many stickers that say 220. Yeah, it's only this one right here that. Not had power on it for a long time, so I'm not worried about any. Aha, you see, like I said, see, this cable here has to change. 120, 240, AC selectable. You see, there's a pin there, down there, that says 120 or 240, and you jump that over. So if I take this off of 220 and put it on the 120, I am good to go. There we go. This is now set to 120. See? I don't know. See it right there? One says 220, one says 120. Oh, sorry, 240 and 120. It's hard to see, it's not focusing well, but it is there. Hence why I wanted to look inside old school stuff, the old ones, the old ways of doing it. So now we are good. Now I can close this back up. Uh, so anyway, what else I have over there? I'm not gonna get too much to it right now, but because pretty soon I have to stop this video, go visit my mother. So now this is set to 120. Happy, happy, happy camper. I can run my Commodore, but I don't have no video. No, I need to see what I do about that video out. Um, I have a Macintosh 575 over there. It works. It needs some major loving. I have my Molar Mac. That one needs a miracle, if we want to say it that way. Okay, so now we got to put power supply back in this cage. this. Out of view for 1 second here because I have a very little space here. Just want that to catch. Just those two. Okay, so now we can put this back in the board, back in the case. Yeah, Commodore, you did pretty good with this design. Very nice and clean, very easy to access. I mean, we see this board. I mean, it's very nice, very, very well done. Even that, even that Dallas looks amazingly good. Right, let me get these screws in. Commodore, another good thing you did. They're all the same freaking screws. Hello. Well done. All the screws here are the same. I haven't tightened those down yet because I got to put in this other one still. These, wow, these are not very nice sockets. These aren't even sockets, it's just pin heads. Okay. This this back on. 1, 2. Label these, sticker them. So connector 1 and 2, and I do see 1 and 2 written back here. There are some small screws I need to put in here in this plastic. The other nice thing about this case is, I mean, a lot of us can remember these PC cases being very sharp metal and always cutting our fingers and hands. This one is not like that. Another well done job, I gotta say, to Commodore. Let me just verify with that picture. Yeah, black, gray, and red, which this one says. Okay, those are connected. Here, and the other screws are for the case. Glad I don't need a booster for this one. Oh, okay. Shall we try it? Cable. Beep or nothing. Here. There it goes. Oh, yes. Haha. But I have no way of seeing because I don't have no monitor. But we didn't blow up. There goes the floppy. Drive's not spinning up. That should at least spin up. I think I may have to replace that Dallas. The amount of people that had to replace Dallas, I'm pretty sure I have to. PC30 EGA card. I wonder if I can put another EGA in, another video card in here, and it works. I have another PC with a different video card that is RGB. Yeah, hard drive not spinning up. Mm-mm. Borrow a video card from another machine. Okay, well, we know this one is at least some life. I do need to see what's up with this. Make sure I have every pin. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna this is now set to work with 110. 120. Three other PCs here that have, although there are 386s, but they have other video cards. All right, so now let's look at this other one. This is another Commodore, but this is a PC 10-3. Okay, so this is a earlier version. The other one was a PC 30-3. So this has a bit different front. I'm missing a drive down here, but I can put in something. And I bet you this is the same with the power supply, because it looks like it's the same. So let's just open it and see. I'm not gonna go through the whole power supply issue right now, because I have a few other little things. What I have left are a bunch of junk parts. Someone sent me a bunch of analog boards, a couple for 128, 512, and plus, a couple for the classic that I can try to salvage, repair, and make available, or to use as donors. We all know how scarce the parts are. Now this machine came out of Poland. Okay, this one did not come out of Sweden like the one before. This one does not have a hard drive. It's 8-bit. So this is probably not a 286. It can take a hard drive. I do have some IDE hard drives I can try to put in there. see the processor, so I'm not sure. Picture of this cable. Oh boy, they're both the same. Huh. There's no color difference. Let's get this front off. Now that I've done one of these, that one is even missing. Looks like it's the same case Commodore uses, just a little bit of different front face. Okay, the top one is the one that goes further in the back. Okay. This power supply is the same. It has the same writing on it. It says the same thing. We have to do the same jumper. But I'm not gonna do that on camera for this one. I just want to get this tray out and see. Looks like some of this power supply is already loosened. So what is this one? This one is a NT. Yeah, you see, this is an 8088. This one's going to be harder with the video because, and of course, there's a lot of jumpers on here. I don't know what I'm going to do about, look at that botch. A resistor on one side to a diode. A lot of jumpers that I'm not going to know what the hell they are. PC3, PC10 revision 5.9 board. This one I don't see. Looks like they took out the battery that was here. This one has onboard video from up here. The mouse port there too. This is the mouse serial. Mouse composite video out. Oh, so I can hook this up to composite. So, but some jumpers back here that tell me, let me turn it like this so you can see it better. Color 40, color 80. So for the jumpers, RGB and the monochrome. Monochrome everything up. They had this on composite. They had this on monitor color 80. Up, down, yeah. But I can hook up this to HDMI and then have it up on my monitor. And it looks like the battery that was here has been cut. Works up here. It's there. But this came out of Poland, so this board, and the original person that sold it said that it was working. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna put this aside because I need to switch this power supply, so I'll do that later. I want to come up with some of the final things here I have. Like I said, someone sent me a bunch of donor stuff. Someone here sent me a bunch of 30-pin memory. I need to go through and see what is what's good. But these are all 30-pin. .256, so each one of these is 256. So some of them will be easy to figure out. Well, they should all be easy to figure out. I mean, it wasn't complicated then. So I got a bag of memory there. This is a 128 board. Man, this board looks amazing. It has been recapped. 128, 512 plus. Has it been recapped? No. These are still the original caps, but I'll still try it and see. I mean, this board looks amazing. The solder points has already been reflowed. Not sure why he sent it to me, but here I have there's one here for a classic. He did a recap and he got the caps are different sizes and that, but not working. We'll find out. I have a bunch of these to fix. This is the same. This is another one here. This has been recapped too, but for some reason he can't get it to work. This looks like one that I did because I remember this speaker. I put in one screw and like that, a zip tie there. But anyway, we'll work on them and get them to work. Let me put these with the other ones that I know I need to fix. All right, what else do I have? Oh, 5:05. I need to finish up soon. All right. Empty, empty power supply case there. Video card. Um, this Blaster Live. Capacitors and floppy drive motor. He sent me some big power supplies. And then are all in pieces. These look like the big 8600 or something power supplies. There's a floppy gear. Yeah, these are the power supplies for those PCI, for those bigger machines. 8500. This came out of 8500. Floppy drive here to fix. What the hell these capacitors are from? Jeez. 3-posts? Another one that's the same. Is it the same? Yeah, they're the same. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Anyway, so you see what I got? A bunch of stuff. Not sure what I'm gonna do with these power supplies, but I'll figure out something. I'll go back to this. This is missing. Yeah, you see, I just shoved that in there, but this is the other plate for it. But okay, so this is some other stuff here I have to work on and play with. So anyway, but I still have, let me switch cameras here. Okay. You can see there, the big one, the first one, this one is the molar. That one is the 575, and this one was another eBay regret, as Justin would say, because this one has got terrible plastic. Let me see if I can get the model number for you. A 7500 100. And I think I have some of those already that I can use for parts. Yeah, I have one of them up here or something like that. Let me see. That's a 76 132. That's a 2VX 7180 AV and a 7180. So that's a 100. Okay, so Now I have 100, but I know that plastic is very broken up. I'm not even gonna open that up right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna open that up right now. So anyway, to get back to here, so that's my mail call. You see the stuff that came in by cargo. I have a mess to clean up. The other box that's down there that's a motherboard that someone sent me. It was one that I rebuilt, but for some reason, this is a Model 3. Yeah, this is a version 3 motherboard of the SE30 Reloaded, and it's showing the artifacts, so I need to. And I have this one's resistor pack. I do have the resistor pack here because it was in my ultrasonic cleaner. That's why he took off his. But I need to do the botch wire on this. It was giving the artifacts for you to see. Okay, so he took off his CPU because I sent him a board without a CPU and he was gonna pop in his. So I do have CPUs I can put in this. I'll get this working and then it can go to someone else. So this is something I also need to fix. So I'll put this over here with the other stuff. Anyway, that's my mail call, folks. That's it. Some of this stuff is, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but anyway, I have to say this.
Please hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications.
So that would be greatly actually appreciated, and help me reach 600. So if you can subscribe or get others to come and join, I am 35 away, so not too bad. Where to find me, kmacvintage.com. The new merchandise shop is shop.kmacvintage.com. You can find t-shirts, mugs, coffee stuff, pillows, and even mouse pads there with the "You had me at hello" saying on them. And X, Twitter, Twix, whatever you want to call it, KMac Vintage, and on Blue Sky, also KMac Vintage. So for now, folks, thank you for watching. I appreciate whatever feedback you can give me and for watching the video. But for now, we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.